TunePocket.com. TunePocket.com.
Forgive me, darling, but I must condemn you to an eternity of oblivion. After night will come day, after winter, spring. But the truth will remain unchanged. A man is a predictable, short-lived creature, and therefore a weak one. Certainly you can come up with many excuses to justify what you're about to do. Whether it's jealousy, boredom, or arrogance, whatever pushes you to take the decisive step, from this very moment, you will never be free of fear. You might think that this path is the easiest one to take, but I'm all too familiar with darkness, so trust me when I say that in time it will pull you in so deep you'll have no other choice but to drown. You have made your decision, and you will pay for it. Only time will tell if it's already too late for you, Vincent. The question is, what happens next? This is exactly what makes men so weak. In their fleeting vanity, they always seem to fight the wrong demons. Tell me, is this all just a game to you, a source of amusement? Or have you perhaps chosen this path out of necessity? How interesting. Whatever it is you seek, I hope it was worth it, assuming you even had a purpose to begin with. Oh, darling, your thoughts are yet unfledged, but then so are you. Before we finally begin, let me ask you this. If you were given a choice between facing reality with all its hardships and being trapped in a pleasant, everlasting dream, what would you do? Well, then so it shall be.
Come on.
What the? What did she do to me? Am I dead? This doesn't exactly look like purgatory. Where the hell am I?
Is anyone there?
Hello?
Thank goodness. I thought I would die here. Can you let me out of this bloody thing?
Yeah, but it won't open without a key.
Oh, that's just marvelous. This cuckoo bastard really meant it when he said he wanted to get rid of me. Can you get the key from him, pretty please? He should be somewhere near, working on this blasted machine of his.
I don't get any of it. Where am I? And what's going on?
You are new here, right? I have all the answers you need, and more importantly, I know how to get out of here. But you'll have to let me out first.
Fine, I'll get you out.
Yes, thank you. This lunatic should be somewhere around here. You'll easily recognize him. Look for a huge machine made out of junk, but be careful. He He's nuts.
Why do people even like cheese? Do you have a moment?
Who are you? I've never seen you before. Did you come from the sky? Did our goddess finally recognize my talent?
I don't think so. I just want the key that opens that cabinet. Can you give it to me?
Then don't waste my precious time! I need to finish the helicopter as soon as possible. But I can't find the rudder.
If I find you a rudder, will you give me the key?
I'll think about it. I really need this rudder, though.
I have some questions. Why are you building a helicopter?
Rumor has it, our madam lives in a castle in the skies above. And that's exactly where I'm going to fly after my helicopter is finished. Once I prove myself worthy of her time, I shall become her obedient servant. Do you have any idea how noble my cause is? Oh, of course you don't. You're just an uneducated brat. Now get lost.
I'll get going.
Off you go.
What a freak. I wonder if he was talking about the woman I saw at that house.
I'm still here.
I'll get going. That's the rudder that weirdo needs for his helicopter. Now I need to figure out how to take it away from this creepy bird.
Did you just call me creepy?
Excuse me?
What's with that look on your face? Scared much?
Am I really talking to a bird right now?
How rude. First of all, I am not just a bird, I am a raven, a proud and clever creature from the Corvidae family. So show some respect. It is not my true form, of course, but I lost my human image a long time ago.
Okay, I guess I am talking to birds now. I need this rudder that you're holding.
Why do you need it? Oh, you're going to give it back to that uncultured fanatic, aren't you? I won't give it to you.
Why don't you want to give the rudder to that crazy guy?
He called my poetry superficial and pretentious. Can you imagine that? This is what he gets for butchering my art. You better tell him that.
Farewell.
Goodbye. Yes?
Are you sure you can't give me the rudder?
Did I stutter? You're not getting it unless...
Unless... what?
Unless you bring me something French which smells funny.
That's weirdly specific.
An artist's desires may be rather unconventional.
Fine, I'll think of something.
I'm still here.
Hey, can you help me with something?
Does it involve getting me out of captivity?
Yes, actually. I need you to make some noise to distract that crazy guy so I can steal his cheese.
I don't see how stealing his cheese has anything to do with my escape, but I guess I have no other choice but to trust you. Have you tried talking to him first?
I don't think that's a good idea.
la,
Shut up, you talentless rascal! I can't wait!
Yes? Are you trying to bribe me with food?
I'm not sure it's French, but it definitely smells like it.
Fair enough. You know how to convince a starving artist. I'll give you that. Here, take the rudder.
Thank you.
But before you go, you must absolutely hear my new poem.
Okay.
By the road so blue yet homely, haunted by dark witches only, where reigns Beatrice at night, on a blooded throne sits tight. I have roamed this absurd land, touched by fire, your lonely friend. It's not finished yet, so I'd appreciate a second opinion.
To be honest, I don't understand art at all. It was nice, I guess.
Well, not everyone can appreciate poetry. You can go now.
What do you want?
Is that what you need?
Yes, exactly. But how did you get it? I couldn't find it anywhere.
A professional never reveals his methods.
Whatever. The most important thing is that now I can finally finish my helicopter. I never thought I'd say it, but I'm very grateful. What can I do for you in return?
Give me the key from that cabinet, and we're even.
Fine, you can have it. Just please be careful with that charlatan.
I certainly will. Good luck.
Why didn't you take the cheese?
Forget it, I'll find another way.
Free at last! Nice to see that I was saved by a handsome young man. Together we will be invincible. By the way, I'm Nikolai, but you can call me Nick. And you are?
Vincent.
All right, Vincent. Shall we start?
Start what?
Our journey to escape this place, obviously. Let's go somewhere nicer and I'll answer all your questions. I'm sure you have plenty.
Sure. Lead the way. How convenient. I hope he didn't need that. Maybe this cable car will get me out of this junkyard. Let's get out of here. Now, will you tell me what's going on?
I'll try to keep it short. You did something to upset Beatrice, didn't you? Well, the thing is that she's an ancient and powerful witch. So she sent you here, to a place where she throws away stuff she doesn't need, or people she can't stand. It exists in some kind of a weird loophole or whatever, so nobody can get in or get out of here themselves. Also, time works differently here, so nobody ever dies. At least not physically, if you know what I mean.
So, people don't age here.
It's just your soul that gets wrinkled, not your face.
That's not too bad. What happened?
Oh, it happens all the time. What do you think this bucket of rocks is here for? The thing is, this place brings out the worst in people, and when they give in to their vices, which we all have plenty of, they begin to transform in different ways.
Yeah, I already talked to a bird. Is this why you have ghost legs?
Bingo! Some of us get used to the changes, but I don't fancy becoming an actual ghost at all. And the worst part is that you can't predict these things. It just happens, or doesn't. Have you ever seen a baby pigeon? Because I haven't. Isn't that weird? Maybe they're sacrificing them to some pigeon god. But then, why haven't they all died out? Questions, questions.
Okay.
By the way, what did you do to piss off Beatrice?
I tried to steal some fancy necklace from her. Thought she was just a lonely crone with a fortune, not an actual witch.
Why would you do that?
I'm a thief. That's what I do.
Well, you better not steal anything here. Don't forget what I told you about this world bringing out the worst in people.
This is ridiculous.
Come on, these are just sheep.
How rude. Let's go, Philip.
You were saying something about getting out of here.
Oh, right. I already told you that nobody can get in or get out of here themselves. But there is, in fact, a way to summon Beatrice and graciously ask her to let us both out.
Keep talking.
A long time ago, Beatrice left a spell to the first inhabitants of this world, which allowed them to summon her. But humans are greedy bastards, so everybody wanted to have it for themselves. In the end, they tore it into pieces, and each of them took one. Everyone thinks it's just a legend. But I know the spell exists. We just need to get all 7 pieces. That's funny. I could have crossed this ravine without the cable car. I keep forgetting that I can fly, you know?
No, I don't. Alright, so what's the catch?
There's no catch. You see, I'm not very well liked here for a completely unknown reason, given my charming nature. Also, my semi-ghost situation keeps getting worse. That's why I need your help. Are you in?
I'm in.
I knew you were the one to get me out of here.
Oh, and one more thing. Does this place have a name or something?
Ah, sure. It's called Whateverland.
Whatever what?
Whateverland!
Did he just...
Yeah, he did.
We should help him.
Sure. Why not? His shack is right under the bridge. Ah, my dear Francois, when are you going to give up trying?
Hello.
I just saw you jump from that bridge.
So?
I mean, you're alive.
Oh, you're new here, right? No one can die in Whateverland. Sadly.
Really?
I already told you nobody can die here. Were you even listening?
Oh, yeah, you did tell me that. It's just not every day that people jump off bridges right in front of me.
Don't worry. You'll get used to it.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Actually, Nick has a point. After a couple 100 years, you get used to the craziest things. A failed suicide will seem trivial soon enough.
So, are you okay?
Is anyone? Wait, don't answer. Sorry. I don't know why I said that. Sounded way better in my head. I always say stupid things like that. Anyway, it depends on what you mean by okay. Physically, I'm more than okay, which honestly sucks. And if you're asking about my mental state, I don't think I was ever okay to begin with. Some people just aren't made for happiness, I suppose.
Have you tried to stop feeling sorry for yourself and just be happy with what you have?
I see. If you knew what I was talking about, you wouldn't be so ignorant. Sorry, but I'm not going to try to prove anything to you right now. I've given that up long ago. I'm sorry. I'd like to be alone if you don't mind.
Sure. Take care. I'll find use for you.
Nick, there you are. I haven't seen you in weeks.
Did you miss me?
You wish. Who's that with you?
This is Vincent. He just got here, so don't mind this whole lost puppy look. Vincent, meet Frida, the owner of this place and the most charming lady in Whateverland.
Charmed. I'm sure I don't look like a lost puppy, Nick.
You do, actually. But not like a sad, beaten dog. At least your face doesn't make me want to adopt you.
Right, but I quite like this low-key, angry puppy look. You could say I already adopted him.
No, you didn't. I'm not a dog.
Yet.
If you don't mind, I'll leave you to discuss your relationship alone. I have other customers. The ones that actually pay. Don't think I forgot that you owe me, Nick.
But they're not your favorites, are they? Vincent, let's get to the table, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Lucky you.
What are these things?
Meet the Bukashes. A long time ago, they built this fancy prison for us. But we're friends now.
Alright, but why are they on my table?
They've chosen you.
Have chosen me.
You heard me. They are your team now. Judging by the look on your face, you're not a teamwork kind of guy, but don't fret. They're professionals.
Professionals at what?
At playing Bell and Bones, obviously. You could say that it's a game we play here, but it's not just a game. It's an essential part of any Whateverlander's daily existence. Here, let me show you. By the way, here's the city map. You certainly need it more than I do.
But how are we going to find the pieces of that spell you mentioned?
Easy! There are 7 pieces total. So, we need to convince 7, or rather 8 people to give their piece to us. That's it.
And you know who these people are?
Vincent, who do you think I am? I wouldn't have asked for your help if I didn't know where to look. Let's see. We have Van, the twins, Umaru-san, Ellen, Oswald, Lewis, and of course, Ernest. I marked the places where they usually hang out on your map.
What can you tell me about Van?
Oh, he's a handful. A bored Russian aristocrat who is so lazy that he cannot even scratch his noble nose. I'm sure you will love him.
Oh, definitely. What do you have on Oswald?
Not much, apart from the fact that he breeds rabbits. I don't know how and why he does it, but there's that.
Is there something I need to know about Ernest?
Unfortunately, yes. He's going to be the toughest cookie to crack.
What's so special about him?
Ernest is the ultimate Bell and Bones champion. I don't know if he's really that good or just a crook, but during his time here, he has become very powerful. Think mob boss or a dictator. That's the kind of guy he is.
Can't wait to meet him. Can you tell me more about Fida?
Well, she's stunning, but I'm sure you noticed that already. She also makes a very mean margarita. Very mean. Other than that, you should ask her yourself. She doesn't bite most days.
Do you come here often?
Often? I practically live here. It's the best place to write, you know. All those miserable people drinking themselves into oblivion. So tragic, yet so beautiful. I draw so much inspiration from human anguish.
All this drama, when you could just have a drink.
That's the difference between you and me, Vincent. I live and breathe drama, and you just want to be left alone with a glass in your hand. To each their own.
All right, let's get going.
Ready when you are.
Do you need anything?
So, what did you do to Beatrice?
Me? Nothing at all. We only met briefly, but she seemed very nice to me.
Then why are you here?
Because I needed to escape. I called, and she answered.
I think I understand.
Fortunately for you, I think you don't. But thanks for not prying.
How well do you know Nick?
Quite well. He can be very annoying, but I know he has a good heart. So, you better be good to him, or I'll make a kebab out of you.
Don't worry, he's in good hands.
Good. If he ever gets on your nerves, just ignore him. Works like a charm. Besides, I don't think you'd make a good kebab. Too skinny.
You two realize that I can hear you, right? And I'm not annoying. I hate you both.
Goodbye. Whateverland radio. I wonder, how does the whole thing with waves work here?
What waves? I see no waves.
I mean the radio waves.
The radio has waves?
Do you not know how radio signal works?
Why, with magic, obviously. And I refuse to believe anything else.
Oh God. I'll explain it to you later. Why do cats love these so much?
Hello? Is that you?
Yes, it's me. Open up.
Dude, now I can tell you're definitely not him. But props for trying. So, who are you then?
It's Vincent, the new guy. I need to talk to you.
Vincent, the new guy? I think I heard about you. What do you want then?
I just want to talk. That's all.
Yeah, I don't think I can let you in.
Ellen, right? Listen, there's something important I need to talk to you about, but you have to let me in.
All right, Vincent. Let's hear what you have to say.
I haven't seen a TV this old in years.
Then I must seem ancient to you.
Well, you are.
Shh. Don't ruin it for me.
Before you say anything else, please tell me you're an expert at fixing radio towers.
Sorry to disappoint, but no, I'm not.
That means I'm totally, irrevocably screwed. Whatever. I'm Ellenine, the proud host of the only radio station here in Whateverland.
Charmed.
Well, of course you are. Before you start talking about why you're here and all that, I have a question to ask.
What is it?
Can I call you Vinny?
You absolutely cannot.
Sad, but expected.
Can I?
Don't you dare.
Oh, okay. Vinny. Totally worth it.
Oh, definitely.
I'm looking for the pieces of the spell that summons Beatrice. Nick mentioned you had one of those.
And he's totally right, I do. It's just, I don't get why would anyone want to summon that old hag. The only good thing that she ever gave us were the book ashes. These guys are cute, but that's it. Other than that, she's completely useless.
Why do you think she's useless?
I mean, she could have done anything with this world. To have it made out of cotton candy or inhabited by the coolest magical creatures. Or both. Even a cyberpunk aesthetic would be better than this. I'd look sick as a cyborg, don't you think?
You'd look great, for sure.
Exactly. Anyway, I would love to give it to you. I really would. But desperate times call for desperate measures, so...
Let me guess. I'll have to fix the radio tower for you first, right?
Bingo! Don't get me wrong, I really don't want to take advantage of the situation. But that's how it works in Whateverland. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Fine, I'll look at it. But let's skip the scratching part.
Brilliant. I knew you wouldn't abandon a woman in need of some brute force. Or whatever it is that can fix that thing.
What happened to the radio tower?
Do I look like I know? It's not working, that's all I can say for sure. And no one has seen Harold since he banished himself to the junkyard. I can't believe anyone would ever want to go back there.
Yeah, it's pretty grim.
I know, right? When I first got here, it was nothing but a cold, dark wasteland. No way I'm ever going back there. Besides, he's supposed to help me with the tower, not play with that useless half-rotten toy.
Come on, leave a man his hobbies.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Your accent seems off.
Let me ask you something. Are you familiar with the Golden Rule?
Nope, not really.
Never question a girl's accent.
Do people really listen to the radio in this place?
Does that surprise you? Most people here are lonely, and the only thing keeping them from giving into despair is listening to my beautiful voice every day for the rest of eternity. At least that's how I like to think about it.
So you're the only journalist here?
I wouldn't call it journalism. I'm more of an entertainer, you know? Sure, I talk about everything that happens in town, Bell and Bones tournaments, Eddie's poetry nights, Ernest and his crew being annoying per usual, things like that. But mostly I just talk. Now that I think of it, you could compare my job to that of a therapist. But better, obviously.
I'll look around.
Sure, just don't touch anything.
Do you have any idea how to fix a radio tower?
Not a single one, do you?
Nope. Wait! Ellen mentioned an instruction Harold left here somewhere. I'm sure it will make our lives easier.
Or confuse us even further.
Or that.
Listen up, Missy. There is a control center below the main antenna, and that manages all the antennas in the city. The network is old and rubbish. So if one of the antennas fails, or if some idiot moves it even a tiny bit, the whole chain will be interrupted. If that happens, you'll have to restore the chain. To do that, you open the control center and carefully, and I repeat, carefully, connect all the antennas so that they form a chain that begins and ends at the radio tower. Just remember that the signals must not cross. Ever. And if one of the antennas fails completely, and you can't even get access to it, which is entirely possible, knowing our fellow Whateverlanders, well, that means one thing. You're screwed. Until I'm back, of course. Oh, and by the way, I finished the safe you asked for. The one that looks like a fake oscilloscope. Remember? I painted it yellow, so you don't confuse it with a regular one. Anyway, I've got to finish this up and head to the junkyard. Good luck, Missy.
This isn't working. Someone obviously misses sunlight. Here you are. Do you know where I can find Hilda von Elbuck?
Well, duh, that's me. And just call me Hilda. By the way, that name makes me want to puke. Do you want something?
What kind of name is von Elbuck? Sounds fancy.
A name that gives you status and freedom if you're a boy, and a lot of stupid limitations if you're a girl. It's a shitty name, but it has no power over me. Not anymore.
Right. Tell me about the struggle of being rich.
I'm not complaining, but if you think happiness comes from money, then I have some bad news.
Is that a satellite dish turned into a giant lamp?
Genius, isn't it? There are no sunny days here in Whateverland, and I love the sun, even if it gives me those nasty freckles. Ew.
You know a lamp is not the same as the sun, right?
No, I'm clearly that stupid. Thanks for enlightening me. Pun intended.
I need to fix the radio tower, but that means giving up your sunlight.
So you think I'm going to sacrifice my brilliant invention for you to fix the radio tower? Think again. Besides, I'm still not over Ellen giving me that horrible haircut. I had to wear a hat for months.
How about a game of Bell and Bones? If I win, you fix the satellite.
All right, old man, but I'll make sure you don't win. I'm sure you just got lucky, that's all.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
Why are you here? I haven't seen any other kids in Whateverland.
Because I'm the only one. And I'm not a kid. I'm 14, you moron. I don't usually talk about how I ended up here. Let's just say I was willing to do anything to get away from my family. I suppose I went a little too far.
You must be lonely here.
I was lonely back there, so I'm used to it. At least here I'm free to do whatever I want.
I have to go.
Bye, Oldilocks.
Yes.
You fixed it! Now I can finally get back to work. I had little hope for you, Vincent. Guess I was wrong.
Clearly you were.
And I will be forever grateful to both of you.
I think you're forgetting something.
Sure. Wait a second. Here it is. Tell Beatrice she's a bitch when you see her, okay?
I'll think about it.
Vincent, you have absolutely outdone yourself with this one. Fix the radio and beat Hilda at Bell and Bones in the meantime. And she's one of the champions, remember?
Who knows? Maybe I could become the champion around here.
Well, we might as well find out soon. Now let's drink.
How many times should I remind you that I don't drink while working?
Can't relate. Fine. Then let's go get those pieces. Because that's certainly more exciting than having a little party.
I can see why you never succeeded at escaping before.
Oh, shut up. Although, you're not wrong.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the vilest of them all? If you answer, I shall be the only one you'll want to see. But tell the truth you only must, be it through fear or mere disgust. And never shall we disagree. Oh, mirror, mirror, is it me?
Welcome to Uzu Ramen. What can I get you?
Do you know that woman wearing a mask?
Do you mean Umaru-san? I wish I didn't. But she comes here every day. I've never heard a single good word from her about my food. And yet, she keeps ordering.
Who's that mysterious guy at the table?
That's Chino. He doesn't talk much. Mostly drinks and stares at his bell and bones board.
Do you own this place?
I do, and I'm proud of it. When I first got here, I thought my life was over, but running this shop gave me a new purpose.
Isn't this place supposed to be some kind of a weird purgatory where everyone suffers forever?
It is to some, but there are many of us who found our place here. If you ask me, I don't believe Beatrice is that evil.
So, what do you believe?
I think she has a plan. Not sure what it is exactly, but there's got to be some kind of purpose to all this. Or maybe I'm too into conspiracy theories. What do you think?
You're probably overthinking it.
Maybe, but you never know.
I'd like some ramen, please.
Sure. What do you have for me?
What do you mean?
Is this your first day or something? Listen, there's no money here in Whateverland. So we trade stuff to get other stuff. If I like your offer, then we have a deal. Nick should have told you.
Yeah, I should have.
Oh, please don't give me that look. The opportunity just didn't present itself, you know?
Well, now you know. Better late than never.
Goodbye.
Be careful out there.
What?
Goodbye.
Hey, do I know you? You look familiar.
Familiar how?
You have the exact same nose as my neighbor Quentin. It was very strange. Used to talk about some moving pictures all the time. He was a little crazy, you see. Probably a drunk, but at least not the raging kind. More of a choir.
Wow. I look like a lunatic who's also a drunk. Isn't that great?
Well, at least he was a handsome lunatic.
Actually, that does make it better, yes.
All right. So, what do you want from me?
I'm looking for the spell that summons Beatrice. I heard you had a piece of it.
You heard right, but I'm not a charity.
Perhaps there's something I can do for you.
Sure, a foot massage would be nice. I haven't taken these shoes off in a while.
Ew.
Suit yourself.
What can you recommend on the menu?
Nothing.
Really? There are at least a dozen empty plates in front of you.
Good to know you're not blind. Still, the food here is horrible. I haven't had a decent ramen in more than a century.
Are you serious? You're suffering from a lack of good ramen?
You think I'm insane? Surely it's easy to mock an old helpless lady. Let's see you after a few decades in this hellhole.
If I cook you the perfect ramen, will you give me your piece of the spell?
If you do that, I'll even give you a kiss. Relax. I'm just kidding. But you should have seen your face. If your ramen is at least half as good as the one I had back then, the spell is yours. I don't even know why I kept it all these years. Probably to piss off Ernest.
What about Ernest?
He once sent his men after me, hoping I'd just give him my piece of the spell.
So, why didn't you?
Because Ernest can go screw himself. I hate that guy. Thinks he's the boss of this dump. Yeah, right.
But how did you get rid of his men?
I bit off one of the guy's finger and threatened that next time I'd be aiming for other body parts, if you get what I'm saying.
I think I do.
Good. Now, hurry up and treat a lady to some real good ramen.
Goodbye.
Whatever.
Hello again.
What's Omara-san's problem with your ramen?
That woman is insufferable. She wants special ramen made with gold and tuna. I'm not sure it even exists here in Whateverland. But even if it did, I'd never make it for her.
Why not?
Because who puts tuna in ramen, even if it's golden?
Actually, I'd try that.
Of course you would. Feel free to use my kitchen if you decide to make that weird tuna ramen for her. The recipe should be near the stove. Oh, and don't put any kind of alcohol in it, or she'll pass out.
Got it. Thanks for the help.
I'm just curious to see what's going to happen.
Do you have any idea where I can find that special golden tuna?
Try asking Santiago at the market. He is the local fisherman, so if anyone can help you, it's him.
Goodbye.
Be careful out there.
Feels like the right place to look for a non-existent fish.
Quit the brooding and let's find that precious tuna.
At least someone's optimistic.
Oh, Nick, care to explain yourself?
What? Did you say something?
I'm talking about us, Nick.
Sorry, can't hear you.
Hello, comrade. Got anything to trade?
Not really. Why does he look so out of place here?
You know what grinds my gears?
What?
Running out of oil.
Why do cats love these so much? Here you are.
How can I help you?
Do you happen to have a golden tuna for sale?
Huh? Did I hear that right? You're talking about the golden tuna?
Do you have it or not?
Actually, I do have this beautiful, exclusive, incredible fish. But...
Doesn't there always have to be a but?
Life is just a series of infinite buts. Remember that, amigo?
Fine. What do you want then?
I got a fresh batch here, but I still can't get my hands on it. Sort the fish while I handle the customers, and the golden tuna is yours.
Deal. That shouldn't be too hard.
Just don't get too cocky. All right, camarada. What you have to do is sort the new batch of fish. It's simple. Good fish to the left, bad fish to the right. Come on, no time to waste. No bad, camarada. But the next batch is a little different. If you see a fish with red fins, put it to the left, even if it looks rotten. Sounds strange, I know, but that's kind of a weird delicacy we have here. Tastes like a first kiss. Nasty, but unforgettable. Doing good, camarada. Now, stay vigilant, because in the next batch, there might be Whateverlanders who turned into fish. You wouldn't want to eat them, no? So, watch out for fish with human eyes, and put them to the right. Tired already? No worries, this is the last batch, but a very tricky one. You see, local cats found out we were throwing fishy Whateverlanders away. So they started drawing eyes on the fresh fish to confuse us and snatch it for themselves. Don't let those fake eyes confuse you. Beautiful! All the fish is in the right place, thanks to you, camarada. Here's your golden tuna, just as I promised.
Yes?
Here, try this.
Wait, you actually made me a ramen? You must be desperate. Let's see. It's not bad. Not bad at all, actually. The tuna is melting in my mouth like fresh butter. Reminds me of the good old days. You managed to impress me. I'll give you that. Here, the spell is yours.
Thank you. By the way, your taste is really weird.
Ah, you think I don't know that? Now, get out of my face before I force you to make me another bowl.
So, you're a thief and a master chef all at once. Who would have thought?
And a fish connoisseur, mind you.
By the way, you look great in an apron. Just saying.
Oh, I'm flattered.
All that ramen made me hungry as a wolf. How about we order something to celebrate?
Let's celebrate after we get out of here, all right?
Remind me, why do I keep hanging out with you?
Because I look great in an apron, obviously.
Exactly. Now off we go.
Her bones so fine and brittle, it barely took an hour, as tender flesh grew sweeter and blood was getting sour. Her eyes, so blue and clever, got dark and filled with fear. Tear her apart could never, too salty from the tears.
Reach for the moon. If you miss, at least you be among the stars.
What?
Excuse me. I just prefer to express myself with words that have meaning. I could have just said, hello, stranger, but instead I gave you a piece of wisdom. Who knows? Maybe it will change your life.
Can you give me another quote?
Life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans.
State your business.
I want to talk to Ernest.
You? Talk to the leader? Maybe in the next life, if you get one.
And why is that? I thought all Whateverlanders were equal losers.
That may be true, but the leader is not just a Whateverlander. He's above us all, the true master of this world. And, most importantly, he's invincible at Bell and Bones.
Isn't Beatrice the one in charge here? She made Whateverland after all.
It doesn't matter who created this place. Ernest is the one who made Whateverland great. Beatrice must bow her head before him. And she will. Very soon.
Wow. Someone's delusional.
Does Beatrice know that she's going to bow her head? I highly doubt that.
You may think whatever you want, but that is the truth.
Yeah, whatever. But is there really no way to get inside?
Well, maybe if you become the second best Bell and Bones player in Whateverland and have a bet that might interest the leader, but that is not possible. So the answer is no.
We'll see about that. Do you get tired from standing here all day?
No. I do it to protect the leader from unwanted company, like yours.
Doesn't your face hurt from scowling so much?
No, it doesn't.
Not even a little?
No, not even a little.
You have the worst job ever.
What do you want from me? Of course I'm tired, standing here all day. And yes, it is hard to always look so threatening. But I am proud of my job, and it's an honor to serve the leader. So please, stop pestering me and mind your own business.
Oh my, you really got to him, Vincent.
No, he didn't.
Oh yes, he very much did.
I'm not listening to you anymore. What? Did you say something? I can't hear you.
I knew you were a softie. The leather jacket always gives it away. I'll be back soon.
I hope not.
Hey, Vincent.
Yes?
How about I wait outside?
What? Why?
Well...
Come on, just tell me.
I just want you to know that Sylvia, the Serpentine librarian over there, has a thing for me.
A thing?
Yes, a thing. What's with that look?
Nothing, I just didn't take you for a ladies' man.
And why is that? Am I not charming enough for you?
Actually, you are.
Oh, anyway, I warned you. Now let's move on.
Let's take you home.
Nick, is that you?
Devil stockings.
I'm so happy to see you. Where have you been?
Hello, Sylvia. I've been working on my latest novel, and the process requires complete solitude. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, of course. All geniuses need their privacy. I can't wait to read whatever it is you're writing. It simply must be remarkable. And who's that with you?
Oh, that's Vincent. My new editor.
It's true. His next novel is so good. I can't believe it even exists. Literally.
Ah, you flatter me.
No words can reflect the true depth of my admiration for your talent.
Oh, stop it.
No, you stop it.
Are you two done?
We are.
Can I get a snake fact?
Certainly. Did you know that snakes had back legs for 70 million years before losing them? Legs, Vincent! Hello.
So, you're into Nick, huh?
Who? Me? No.
Really? Not even a little bit?
Vincent, I'm standing right here, you know?
What? I'm just curious.
I admire him as an author, that's all.
Have you read any of his work?
No, not yet, but I'm sure it's splendid. It must be.
I'm sure it is, Sylvia. I'm sure it is.
Do you have to be such...
Oh, absolutely. What did these poor guys do to you?
These? Oh, these are my assistants. Well, former assistants. Tom kept putting my favourite mug on the wrong side of the table. I told him 100 times I was left-handed. And Jerry, I can't even talk about Jerry.
Why? What did you do?
Well, once I asked him to clean up the shelves, so he sorted out all the books. All of them.
And? What's wrong with that?
By size, Vincent. He sorted them by size.
Oh, God.
If there ever was any God in Whateverland, he certainly turned his back on Jerry that day.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
What can I do for you, stranger?
I'm here for the piece of the spell that summons Beatrice.
What spell? I know nothing about no spell, but I can give you some rabbit food instead.
If your rabbit food can lure out witches, then sure, I'll take it.
You never know what they put in these boxes. Wait, I think I remember now. Yeah, I definitely had it. You know, I'd just hand the piece to you right now, but I already gave it away.
What? Why?
Please don't scream at me. I hate loud noises, and you're scaring the rabbits. Anyway, I used that spell as a cushion for Bridget before the lovely CatLady offered me an old cushion from one of her cats. Obviously, I needed to give her something in return, so I just got rid of that useless scrap of paper.
This is brilliant. Where can I find her?
She lives very close to the library. The name's Claudia.
Thanks for the help, and sorry I screamed at you.
That's all I have to offer.
Farewell.
Wait, I have a favor to ask.
What is it?
5 of my rabbits were scared off by that filthy black cat and ran away. If you find them, please, bring them back to me.
Sure, I'll keep an eye out for them.
For that, I will give you the most valuable thing I own. A key that opens any lock, but can be used only once. How does that sound?
I could definitely use that.
Exactly. You never know when you'll need a key that opens any door. Goodbye.
Let's take you home.
Hello, dear boys. Care to join me for a cup of chamomile tea?
No, thank you. I'm here to ask you something.
All right, Sugar Plum. What do you need, then?
I'm looking for a piece of the spell that you got from Oswald.
The spell? Is it something important?
It's a piece of the spell that can help us summon Beatrice. So, yeah, it's quite important.
Oh, please don't say that name out loud, or I'm gonna cry.
Please don't.
That woman is pure evil. It's true I've done a lot of things that some people might consider illegal or even brutal, but even I don't deserve this kind of punishment.
So, what did Beatrice do?
I've asked you not to say her name out loud, haven't I? Well, as you can see, I'm very fond of cats. I had many cats since I was a little girl, having to share a bedroom with 2 older brothers and a sister. My cats comforted me when our parents' fights made the windows shake. They protected me when my first husband got so mad he threw a porcelain vase at me. It was his anniversary gift, by the way. I have many regrets. But if there's one thing I did right in my life, it was putting a bullet right between his goddamn eyes. And may the Lord be my witness.
Wait, you did what?
As I said, my cats are my family. They're like children to me. And every mother has a favorite child.
Can you just get to the point?
You young people have an attention span the size of a button. So, as you can see, the witch sent all my children here with me. All but one. My favorite baby, Lucifer, was left there all alone. What kind of monster would do that?
That sounds awful. Poor Lucifer.
You're such a dear. So, about the spell, I remember Oswald giving me something like that. He said it was valuable, so I exchanged it.
What? Are you serious?
Are you sure you don't want that chamomile tea? You seem tense. Anyway, I gave that spell you're looking for to a sweet young man who used to help me with the cats.
Can you be more specific? What's his name, and where can I find him?
I don't recall his name, and I have no idea where he lives. But I heard he plays with the band at Louis' Jazz Club. A very nice boy, if only a little grim. Not like you, though. Just sad. Wears a horrible sweater. I think I should make him a new one.
A grim guy in an ugly sweater. Got it. Goodbye.
Bye, honey.
Excuse me, gentlemen, but I can't let you pass without an invitation.
I need to speak to Louis. It's urgent.
Yeah, of course you do. Everybody wants something from Mr. Lewis, but no invitation means no entry.
We need to figure out a way to attract his attention.
Got any ideas?
Not really. How about we ask the band?
Welcome to our cave, stranger.
And who are you guys?
We're the Duck de l'Omelette, the best local jazz band. I'm Mo, and these are my dudes, Joe, Poe, and Lenny.
Lenny? Seriously?
Yeah, he just likes to be special, you know. Those damn drummers.
Any idea how I can get Lewis's attention?
Why?
Why, what?
Why do you want to get his attention?
Why not?
I don't know. He's scary. There is a way. He usually comes out when the band is playing really well, or when someone dares to play something other than jazz. Then he'll definitely notice. But we only play jazz anyway, so that's out of the question.
Well, shit.
Actually, I can play guitar.
Really?
Why are you surprised? I am a ghost of many artistic talents.
And a very humble one, at that.
I used to play the lute when I was younger. And of course, I have a perfect ear for music, which is not surprising at all. So, how about we play together?
That's not the worst idea ever. There's a guitar in the closet. Go get it so we can practice a bit. And you're back.
The Duke de l'Omelette, huh?
Please, don't ask.
Well, now I just have to ask.
Have you ever met Eddie?
If you mean Eddie the huge-talking raven, then yes, I have.
So Poe here is a big fan of his poetry, like for real. Once we were hanging out in the Arabesque, and I saw actual tears in his eyes after Eddie finished reading one of his poems.
I'm not sure where this is going.
At that time, we were just thinking about the name for our band, and Poe had a brilliant idea. What if we asked that genius bird of a poet to come up with a name for us? So, he did.
That's the most pretentious name I've heard in my entire life.
Yep, that's Eddie for you. I guess we should be grateful he didn't call us the Premature Burial, or something morbid like that.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
Me neither, bro. Me neither.
Any idea how I can get Lewis's attention?
Why?
Why, what?
Why do you want to get his attention?
Why not?
I don't know. He's scary. There is a way. He usually comes out when the band is playing really well, or when someone dares to play something other than jazz. Then he'll definitely notice. But we only play jazz anyway, so that's out of the question.
Well, shit.
Actually, I can play guitar.
Really?
Why are you surprised? I am a ghost of many artistic talents.
And a very humble one, at that.
I used to play the lute when I was younger. And of course, I have a perfect ear for music, which is not surprising at all. So, how about we play together?
That's not the worst idea ever. There's a guitar in the closet. Go get it so we can practice a bit.
Hey, Vincent.
What is it?
Do you have a plan? Or am I supposed to improvise?
Don't worry. I just want to impress him, so play as well as you can.
Oh, okay. I think I can do that.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Aw, will you cheer for me? How about throwing flowers on the stage?
Shut up, Nick.
Fine, fine.
Mr. Lewis will see you now.
This is how you become a champion. Sorry, what? I didn't quite catch that. Nope, still don't get it.
I completely forgot to tell you.
As usual.
Hey, don't act like I'm not helping you at all. Anyways, Louis doesn't speak like normal people.
I figured that much, thank you.
Will you let me finish? To understand what he's saying, you need to listen to his voice as if it was actual music.
Okay, I'll try.
So,
I'm even more surprised than you are.
That's right. Not ball. That's there. You're that's there. By the way, having the bar. Louis, the major power to see the buying music of Sunday weather. By the way,
my name is Vincent. I'm not a local landmark of any kind, but still.
Hi, mountain out to silver mountain. What have to do with men the mountain, Vincent? Anyway, what can I do with you? The mountain, Vincent.
There's something I need to take from you.
I'm just rather children or something.
No, it's not about your company.
You sure?
Pretty sure, yeah.
What is it?
I need your piece of the spell that summons Beatrice.
Oh, how do you know I am? Well, I did not get it, but you just knows it right you are.
Guilty as charged.
Well, that don't matter now. Yeah, but I was not telling you, and that's a problem.
You just showered me with compliments, and now there is a price tag on your help?
Okay, not let me on the right. You can put me on that.
Fine, what do you need me to do? Stitch up your favorite shirt? Cure a dying puppy? What is it?
Ha! No, says. I'm up to September 11th most. Never the woman in the world. Her name is Fia.
A date?
With Fida?
Yeah, doesn't surprise you.
No, not at all.
Anyway, I want to ask you if you go out on a date with me.
Sure, I'll do it.
Now that I think of it, you are a pretty good match.
Thank you! Oh, I love it. I mean,
Do you need anything?
Hey, do you know Louis?
Everybody knows Louis. Why do you ask?
He really wants to take you out on a date.
Oh, really? What happened? Did he get tired of all the other girls in Whateverland?
I think he just really likes you, that's all.
Or he just wants to add another name to his list of conquests.
No, he's actually in love with you.
And why should I believe you?
No reason, but it's the truth. Otherwise, he wouldn't be waiting at the entrance right now.
Wait, he's here? Oh God, how do I look?
Dashing, as always.
Right, I think I can do this. Although there is a problem.
What is it?
I can't understand a single word he says. You see, I'm completely tone deaf. My parents wanted me to become a pianist, but I disappointed them even in this.
Don't worry, we'll figure something out.
Like what?
How about we get you an earpiece, so that Vincent can quickly translate what Louis says? Wow, I'm an actual genius.
This is actually a great idea. Let's do it.
Aren't you interested in what I think about it?
Nope.
Not really.
Alright, so here's how it goes. You have to translate what Louis says, but keep in mind that Fida is a modest woman, and Louis, let's just say he can be a bit straightforward, so you might want to filter it out a little.
You want me to lie to her?
No, I want you to help out a good guy who's never been on a proper date before.
Got it.
So, can you tell me a little about yourself?
You're striking beauty.
Why talk about me when we can discuss a more pressing matter? Your striking beauty.
Oh, sweet talker.
You know, I was about to say, I was through my passenger, and by your rabbit is of course, but many the gays.
Louis says he was captivated by your eyes when he first saw you at the club.
Really? Your eyes were the first thing I noticed as well. They're so beautiful.
I think I'm not coming to
He really appreciates your love for music. It's something you two have in common.
That's very true. I love music. Such a shame I have absolutely no ear for it.
I always wanted to become what you do in this bar. Super hot and moving, that's the place like Whateverland. Although, you have to admit my jazz is not bad either.
He says the Arabesque is pretty.
I'm glad you like it.
In fact, I don't understand, man. Some torturous. I don't know to send you a music. I had to plead the body to a homeland. It's better than what a wonderful teacher I said.
He would like to teach you music theory so you two can understand each other better.
I would like that very much, actually.
Louis, are you okay?
Oh, yeah, feel great. Feel really nice. Oh, thank you, my friend. Thank you. Better take this back. I'm on Leaving Whateverland, something on the table ever.
Good luck, Louis.
I can't believe we just witnessed Louis and Fida having an actual date. How did that happen?
They're a good match, don't you think?
Now that I think of it, they actually are pretty cute together. Oh, the wonders of love. I propose a toast for the happy couple.
First, one date does not mean they're a couple. And second of all, let's have a proper celebration once this is over.
Now that's the attitude I can get behind.
Oh, how I bathed in lights, so blinded and unaware. Oh, many lonely nights, with no one I wanted to share. Oh, can you hear me, love? My gentle and quiet song. Oh, like a mateless dove, I've waited for far too long.
Is it just me or is it hot in here?
Is it? Oh, it is, isn't it?
It is.
Or is it?
I'm not doing this right now.
Oh, Vincent, you're no fun.
Oh, thank God you're finally here.
I'm afraid you mistaken me for someone else.
I don't care who you are, I command you to fix the ventilation system at once. Can't you see I'm suffocating here?
That's definitely not why I'm here. Plus, I know nothing about ventilation systems, so...
Oh dear, have I been cursed? What did I do to deserve this never-ending suffering? Does the universe want me to drown in sweat or boil like a pig in a pan?
Can't you fix it yourself?
Are you out of your mind? These delicate hands were not made for plebeian labor. Zachary was supposed to do it, but he betrayed me in my most vulnerable moment. And it's hot in here, so very hot.
The ventilation would be fixed already if you stopped whining for a second and got your royal ass off the couch.
Have you come here just to torment me? If that's the case, then save your breath. I haven't stood up in decades, and I'm not planning to anytime soon. I'm perfectly fine where I am. But thank you for calling my ass royal. Of that I quite agree.
And who's Zachary?
He used to be my loyal servant. His family's been working for mine for generations, but he turned out to be a filthy traitor, leaving me helpless in this heat. Well, not actually leaving. He's probably in the kitchen.
Maybe he just doesn't want to be a servant anymore.
Or maybe he's just an ungrateful peasant with a destructive gambling addiction. But what do I know?
Gambling addiction?
Oh, yes, and a nasty one at that. He even lost my father's watch to some dirty fisherman. That was before we got trapped here. Zachary used to play cards then, and now he's crazy about this B&B game. Gambling should be considered a deadly sin of its own, I swear.
That sounds serious.
Because it is. Thankfully, I hid all the valuables he hadn't got his hands on yet. I sometimes marvel at my own cleverness.
And, where did you hide it?
Nice try, young man.
Well, I had to try. Actually, I'm here for your piece of the spell that summons Beatrice.
What? That useless scrap of paper? I mean, that priceless document. Its value is hard to overestimate, truly. But perhaps if you fix the ventilation...
Seems like everybody wants something from me. I guess there's no other choice.
Marvelous. I'll be right here in my office.
I should go.
I'll be here for now.
Here you are.
Who the hell are you? Oh, hi, Nick.
Zachary, I haven't seen you in a while.
I never wanted to see you ever again, but whatever.
And you, I've never seen before. Ugh, whatever. I don't really care who you are. What do you want?
I have to fix your ventilation system, so your master gives me his piece of the spell. Any idea how I can do that?
Just head to the attic. The vent is up there. I haven't touched it in years, so hopefully it is not rotten. Also, if you see PipSQueak, don't freak out. Tell him I said hi. And for the record, he's not my master. Not anymore.
Got it. Let's hope it's fixable.
Could be. Could be not.
Maybe you could just tell me where Van keeps the spell.
And why would I do that?
Because he's not your master anymore. Or am I wrong?
You have a point. All right, but if I tell you, you have to promise me something.
What is it?
He's probably got some valuable stuff locked along with the spell. Jewels, trinkets, this sort of...
Van told me about her gambling addiction, you know?
So what? I don't have to explain myself to you. Do you want my help or not?
Fair enough.
Good. Van keeps his stuff inside a cuckoo clock in the living room. It's easy to spot, but the lock is too fancy for me, and you'll have to get rid of Van first.
How do I get rid of him? That guy barely moves.
I'm sure you'll figure it out. That big head of yours should be worth something, right?
Goodbye.
Fine, whatever.
This is the clock Zachary was talking about. This clock is too fancy for this wreck of a house. I'll find a use for you.
Squeak, squeak.
Do you expect me to play along?
Maybe. I don't know, man. Do you wanna?
Nope.
Good. Yeah, let's not do that, man. So, why are you here? You're not Zachary, and he's like the only one who's ever been up here.
I came to fix the ventilation. Any idea how I can do that?
Oh, right. Yeah, I don't know if you can do that, man.
And why not?
Well, if you haven't noticed, I kinda live here, man.
So? Can't you move a little?
Well, don't you see? Oh, I've got a house, a garden. What, do you think that's worth nothing, man? What, you can just show up and kick me out with all my pretty flowers?
Come on, Pep. Of course I didn't mean it like that. I'm sure we can find another way.
Yeah, man. There is a way. Back when Zachary was still his old self, he was making some kind of an air vent for me. I guess it could still be in his room.
That could work. How long have you been living like that?
Like what? A free mouse, living his best life? Yeah, man, it's been a while. Wouldn't trade it for anything.
What? You don't miss your old life?
No, man, not at all. There I had nothing, but here I have everything I need. Being a mouse is a small price to pay. Plus, I'm way cuter now, so, you know.
But you're not free. This place is not even fully real.
And you were free back in the real world. I'm not so sure about it, man.
At least I wasn't a prisoner who can't leave by their own choice.
Sure, man. I hope that makes you feel any better about your past life. Back there, I was nothing but a burden. First to my parents, then to my girlfriend, and after that was over, even to myself. Here, I feel freer than ever before.
I'll get going.
See you, man. Yeah, nice to see you, man.
Zachary says hi.
Oh, man, I miss that grumpy little dude. We used to hang out up here all the time, looking at the stars, talking about life. Man, I'm getting emotional.
Why don't you do that anymore?
Because he only cares about that stupid game now. How was it? Ben and Jones, Bar and Stones, whatever, man. I thought I was over it, but you know how it is. Yeah, let's not talk about it.
Okay, now I'm sad.
I'll get going.
See you, man.
The airflow is extremely weak. Perhaps something is blocking it up on the roof. this works.
Goodness gracious, you did it, didn't you? My suffering has finally ended.
Yeah, your torment has come to an end and blah, blah, blah.
Don't be so cynical, mon cher. It gives you early wrinkles. Look, you already have one.
What? No, I don't have any wrinkles. Nick, there's no wrinkle, right?
Please don't freak out. But you do have a wrinkle.
What?
But it's just a tiny one. Don't worry about it.
Sure, no need to stress about the inevitable.
Why am I even... What about your piece of the spell, then?
Oh, yes. As a reward for saving my priceless life, I bestow upon you, mysterious stranger with nice eyebrows, this meaningless piece of paper that I have had lying around for decades. Amen.
I can't believe he actually waited all this time for someone to come and fix the vent.
Well, you have to admit, he's resilient.
True. It takes a certain kind of insanity to stay in one place for I don't even know how long. So, how about another drink?
There'll be time for that once we get out of here.
I could remind you that we have all the time in the world at our disposal, but...
I have wandered through the forest for a while. It's quite bleak, if I'm honest. Not my style. In these woods, I searched for greatness to no luck. Good thing, then, that I'm relentless as...
Why can't you just give up? If you really expect me to let you paint my side of the living room pink, then you're even more stupid than I thought, sister. But why? You never had any taste anyway. Because it's pink. It's pretty. You know I hate pink. You hate all pretty things. So what? That's not true. You know I'm right. You just can't admit it. I guess liking pretty things also means having a pearl for a brain. Isn't that right, sister? Why do you always have to be so negative? You're ruining my aura. Then go back to your pretty room with your pretty things. You don't get to tell me what to do. As a matter of fact, I am going back to my room, but certainly not because you told me so. I am my own woman. Sure, sweetie. Don't worry your pretty little head. Get that, you petty old bitch. You'll pay for that, sister.
What was that?
I never said it was going to be easy.
Greetings, gentlemen. May I help you with something?
I'm Vincent. And you are?
Jeeves. Nice to meet you, Vincent.
Do the sisters have some kind of a safe where they keep precious stuff?
Oh, yes. There's a safe hidden somewhere in the gallery. They made that safe together in a different, more peaceful time. Rose designed the lock, and Lily built the whole thing. It's truly remarkable, I must say.
I'm sure it is. And, where's the gallery, you say?
Oh, right there, behind that ugly-looking curtain. Wait, I don't think I was supposed to tell you all that, was I now?
Probably not.
You see, It's a long-time problem of mine. I have a very hard time keeping quiet. My chattiness may even have caused some quarrels between the twins.
Don't worry. You did nothing wrong.
If only I was so sure about that, young man.
Do they always fight like that?
I'm afraid so, but it wasn't always this way. They used to be so close as children. They even created their own special twin language.
I wonder if I can try to reconcile them somehow. Do you have any ideas?
I think it's entirely possible, young man. You see, it's not that they don't love each other. It's that they can't communicate this love. I've seen Rose writing a note to Lily, but never sending it. If you find it and deliver it to the addressee, it might be a good first step.
That could work. Thanks for the advice. I'll get going.
Farewell.
Where did I put my screwdriver? What do you want?
Are you okay? That fight seemed intense.
It's fine. I got used to the fighting long ago. It was always like that between us. Ever since we were little girls.
Have you ever tried making peace with her?
Actually, I have. I even wrote a letter. But I don't think that's any of your business.
What about the letter?
It's nothing. The letter was not one of my brightest ideas, and I have plenty of those. But they won't ever see the light of day if you keep distracting me.
I heard you two have a piece of the spell which summons Beatrice. I really need it.
What makes you think I care about what you need? And the fact that you have Nick as a sidekick isn't helping.
Come on, Lily, it was ages ago.
And your smug face still makes me sick.
Nick has nothing to do with me. He just keeps following me for whatever reason.
Ouch.
However it is, I don't care. This whole conversation so far has been a waste of time, and I have plenty of work. So, please, see yourselves out. I'm so sorry you had to watch this unpleasant display. Manners were never Lily's forte.
It's fine. Families fight. Nothing new here.
True. We both can get a little carried away. I hope it won't affect your impression of a certain half of this household. I heard many good things about you, darling. Hope you won't disappoint me.
Jeeves told me about the letter you wrote to Lily. Why didn't you send it?
Oh, I've always said that he could never keep his mouth shut.
So, what about the letter?
He told you the truth. I did write a letter, but never dared to give it to her.
It's never too late to make things right. She deserves to know how you feel.
There is some truth to your words, darling, but I don't have that letter anymore, and I'm not in the mood of writing another one. It was just a heartfelt impulse, which is unlikely to ever happen again.
Where's the letter now?
Let me think. Oh, right. I used it as a bookmark, but returned that book to the library a while ago. It's probably still there, unless Sylvie threw it away, of course.
I sure hope she didn't. By the way, what was the name of the book?
It was The Magus by John Fawles. That book is way too complicated. That Fawles was so full of himself. Lily would have probably liked it, though.
Actually, I'm here for your piece of the spell that summons Beatrice.
Darling, I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for you.
Why?
It's true that me and my sister have a piece of the spell you're looking for, but it's locked in a safe that we can only open together.
Then you can just open it, and I'll leave you be.
That's out of the question, I'm afraid. There's no way I'm doing anything with her unless she apologizes for being a sorry old bitch.
For a second there, I thought it would be easy.
Chérie, is anything worthwhile ever easy?
What happened between you two?
She's just jealous of my success. That's it. It was always like that since we were children. I had it all handed to me on a silver platter, while Lily had to fight for her place in this world. Or that world, to be exact. I can understand why she's so bitter, but some people just aren't meant for greatness, you know? And brains have nothing to do with it.
So you're the humble one, I take it?
Indeed.
I have to go.
Such a shame.
Lucky me.
I'm all ears.
I think I know a way to reconcile the sisters, but you have to help me.
Really? Oh, that would be marvelous. I'll do all I can to help.
Good. It's pretty simple. I need you to get Lily to leave her room and distract her for some time.
You're not going to steal anything from her, are you? I'm not going to become your accomplice, am I?
Of course not. I just need to get the letter she wrote to Rose from her computer. That's it.
All right. But keep in mind that it's not just a computer. It's Sam 9000. Lily was so proud of herself when she made it. I still remember her joyful smile on that day. All I'm trying to say is please be gentle with him.
Fine. I need to, very carefully, get the letter from Sam 9000. Nothing else.
Oh, I think I know the perfect way to distract her. Lily loves to play B&B with me. Mainly because I always let her win, but that's not the point. Just go and tell her I want to win my old monocle back.
But you're one of the B&B champions. How can Lily believe that she's actually winning?
Let's just say I'm good at pretending. Plus, Lily has no time to play with anyone else, so she'll never know how mediocre she actually is at the game.
Let's hope she buys it.
Don't worry, she always does.
I'll get going.
Farewell.
Hello.
Actually, we have a favor to ask of you.
I'm all ears. Although snakes have no ears, at least not the visible ones. Their inner ear is attached to the...
Sylvia?
Right. No snake facts. What do you need?
We need a copy of the Magus by John Fawles that Rose returned here a while ago.
The Magus? Let's see. Right. Here it is. You can have it.
Why do I sense a, but coming?
Maybe it's because you have an impeccable sense of dramatic timing, which means you can help me with something.
Seems like nothing in Whateverland worked before I came along.
You're not entirely wrong about that.
It's just... I've been working on my novel for some time now, but I can't figure out the details of the story. I have too many ideas, and since you're an editor, you can help me with that, right?
If I help you, you'll give me the book?
Of course. And if you don't help, I'll turn you into a statue.
What? Seriously?
Do you want to find out?
Nah, I'm good.
So, do we have a deal?
All right, let's see that novel of yours.
Yes! Thank you. I'll gather my notes. Oh, Vincent, you don't even know how much you've just helped me. I'll send you the first draft as soon as it's done.
Any idea when this will be?
Well, you know how it is. It might be in a week or next century. There's simply too much time on our hands to get anything done. And here's the reward. Oh, by the way, you have great taste. Nick is a good influence on you.
At least someone noticed that.
My taste was fine, even before you tagged along.
Fine, but not great.
Whatever. Let's get this over with.
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy?
Hey, Lily. Jeeves asked me to tell you that he wants to win his old monocle back.
Ha! As if it were possible. The old man has never beaten me before. All right, I'll let him try. And I win again.
I have no idea how you're doing it.
Well, my dear Jeeves, that is a secret I won't ever share. But you were holding up all right.
And yet I don't stand a chance against you.
Don't worry. Not everyone can be good at this game. Anyway, I have to go back to work.
Good luck, sweetheart. I'm all ears.
How did you three end up in Whateverland?
Oh, it's a brilliant story, albeit a short one. The sisters were Beatrice's neighbours, and one day she just had enough of their constant bickering.
Wait, that's it?
Yes. Why? Did you think there were only ne'er-do-wells here? If I have learned anything in my lifetime, it's that nothing is what it seems to be at first glance. Sometimes you need to take a closer look at things to really see them.
I'll get going.
Farewell.
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy?
Look what I found.
What is it?
See for yourself.
Would you please leave me alone?
Sure. Apparently, the sister's mental age hasn't changed much since kindergarten.
Oh, it's you again.
I'd like to show you something.
Of course, darling. What do you have for me?
Here, take a look at this.
Oh. Oh. Looks like I'll need to reread this a few times. So, It's our turn to help you, isn't it?
That would be much appreciated, yes.
Fair enough. Wait in the living room. I've got some thinking to do.
You've done something really good today, young man.
You really did.
Stop it. I just needed to get the spell from them.
Yeah, the one you could just steal and be done with it.
So, here it is. Use it wisely, Vincent. And thank you for giving us something to think about.
And the sisters are finally reconciled. Rather warms the heart, doesn't it?
What warms my heart is their piece of the spell in my pocket.
Someone's developing a sense of humor. Definitely my influence. How about we celebrate it? I'd die for a margarita.
Not now. We still have a lot of work to do.
You're insufferable.
And you are a drunk.
Excuse me, I'm a writer.
Same thing.
Touché.
The hatred flows unchained, like fire in my veins. And where the darkness reigns, my mind was led astray. Oh dear, stay with me here for just a little while, and maybe fake a smile before we disappear.
Oh, it's you.
Hey, do you know Claudia? The cat lady.
Of course I do. Why'd you ask? Her cat's alright. Did I do something wrong?
What? No, I never said you did anything wrong.
Right. I'm so sorry. You just have this serious look on your face, and I always assume I did something wrong. Just in case.
What's wrong with my face?
It's... no offense, but it creeps me out a little. It's like you're trying to dissect my soul with your eyes.
Oh, well, this is just how my face works, I guess.
Yeah, he always looks like he's trying to drill a hole in your brain with his death stare. Don't take it personally.
Actually, I only use my death stare on you, Nick.
Oh, I'm flattered.
I knew you'd love it. Let's get back to the point. Claudia told me that she gave you the piece of the spell that's supposed to summon Beatrice. Do you still have it?
The spell? Oh, yes, I think I do. She gave it to me last time I came to play with her cats.
And do you need it?
No, I don't.
So, can you give it to me?
No, I can't.
And here I thought this would be the easiest of them all.
Wait, I didn't mean it like that. I really want to give it to you, but it's locked in the box Beatrice got me when I just came here, along with my other things. It's right there, on the table. The problem is, I can't remember the passcode.
You can't remember the passcode to your own box? How is this even possible?
I'm really sorry. That's not the only thing I can't remember. You see, I've always had these memory issues. But when Beatrice sent me to Whateverland, it became so much worse that I'd wake up with no memory of my life before I got here. At first, I wanted to forget. But Beatrice told me that I must remember why I ended up here. That I must relive these memories every day for the rest of eternity. I recorded everything on tapes, but kept forgetting them everywhere. I left clues on each tape so that I could find the other ones. But I lost the last one after jumping off that bridge. Now I can't remember anything from my past life, including the code.
What if I find your tapes?
Would you? Really? I mean, it would be the first time someone ever helped me. Before Beatrice, that is. Although, I can't remember what she actually did. Anyway, take this. It might help you look for the tapes. I heard about you helping other people, it's just... It would be the first time someone ever helped me. Before Beatrice, that is. Although, I can't remember what she actually did. Anyway, take this. It might help you look for the tapes.
Hello, boys. What can I do for you?
Have you seen a cassette tape somewhere around here?
A cassette tape? Care to explain what that is?
It's like a small rectangular box with 2 holes in it. Ring any bells?
Oh, that thing. I saw it drop out of that poor boy's pocket as he fell. It's probably at the bottom of the river.
Sounds about right. Can you get it for me?
Yes, but I want something in return.
I'm listening.
I want you to give me a tattoo.
Yeah, why not? Wait, are you serious?
Absolutely. In my past life, I was a tattoo artist, but never got a single tattoo myself. But the time has come, and you will be the one to do it.
But I'm not an artist, and I've never done anything like that before. Are you sure about this?
Oh, don't worry. It's not as hard as it looks. And besides, I never liked perfect tattoos anyway. I want my piece to have real character.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to be perfect.
Art was never about perfection anyway.
Well said. Let's just hope Vincent won't get too creative.
This is brilliant. Look at those details. And I love the charming imperfections that you decided not to fix. Only a true artist can make such a daring choice.
You realize that it's objectively ugly, right?
There is no such thing as objectivity in the matters of art. Never was, and never will be.
So, what about the tape?
You know, I think we met for a reason. Every event of my life led me to this day so that you could give me a tattoo, and I could help you in return. It was fate that brought us together.
You're absolutely right, but I have to go. My art is needed elsewhere. So please, just get me that tape.
Of course. Now I have to share you with the whole world.
So now I'm here, wherever this is. I can feel my memory fading, slipping away. Maybe it would be better to forget. But she said that I must remember so I can heal. She promised me the pain would go away. She's so nice. Never screamed at me, never laid a hand on me. She's not like Dad. I can trust her.
I think I heard jazz playing in the background. We should check the jazz club next.
If you're looking for Lewis, he's in his lodge. That's all I'm gonna say to you. Ever.
Polite as always, I see.
Piss off, Nick.
Okay.
I hope you don't have any dumb questions for me.
Did you happen to find a tape here? Francois could have dropped it.
A tape? Mo found one of these in the dressing room. You can have it. I was gonna throw it away, so consider yourself lucky.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to return to the junkyard.
That's where it all began. Who knows? Maybe one day it's gonna come to an end there.
That's deep.
I know, right? Now take the tape and get out.
I can still feel her gentle arms around me. The last time I felt this way was when Mum was still alive. How long was that? No way I'll remember now. Maybe it's for the best. I'm scared of remembering. But if I don't, my mind drives me insane.
Oh, I'm quite sure I am.
All I see are endless question marks.
But you can
Who am I? Why am I here? What did I do?
I'm glad you like it.
Was that Vida? I should probably check the Arabesque.
Do you need anything?
Have you by any chance found a tape somewhere here?
Actually, I have. It was under one of the tables. Is it yours?
No, I'm just helping Francois find his tapes.
Oh, Francois. I'm glad someone's looking out for that boy. He always seemed too troubled for someone so young. Here's the tape.
Thanks. It was an AR-15. I don't know why I chose that one. Probably heard something about it on TV. I hate guns. It felt so cold in my hands. So heavy. Dad always called me a pussy whenever I refused to shoot with him. Then he laughed. If I started crying, he would hit me. If I didn't, he would... It doesn't matter now. You can't hurt me here.
Call it a hunch, but we should probably search the park.
Yeah?
Hey, have you seen a tape here?
Yeah, I did. Threw it away.
Really? Shit.
Just kidding. I expected a bigger reaction from you, honestly.
You're annoying.
Oh, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Here's the tape, oldie.
I was really going to kill them. Every last one of them. Parker, who locked me in the janitor's closet. Jefferson and his friends who used to beat me up after class. Maxwell, Perez, Russell, all of them. They had to pay. There had to be some kind of justice. It felt so right to just stand up for myself for the first time. And the last. God, I'm pathetic.
Oh, it's you.
So, how did you end up here?
I'm sorry, I'd rather not talk about it.
You say sorry a lot, don't you?
Do I? Sorry about that. Oh.
You don't have to apologize all the time.
Yeah, I know. Just became a habit at some point. I used to think that it would make people feel better around me.
That's really not how it works.
Yeah, I figured that much.
I have to go.
Okay. Oh, it's you.
Here are the tapes.
You actually found them? Sorry. I just assumed you were...
What? Come on, tell me.
Alright. I never expected you to actually find the tapes, let alone give them back to me. I don't know. I thought you'd ignore me at best, or laugh at me or whatever. Good thing I was wrong.
Wow. You have really low expectations of people, don't you?
I guess I do. Anyway, I have to listen to the tapes now. Hopefully they'll help me figure out the passcode. Oh! I remember! Here you go. And thanks for the help.
Take care, okay?
Yeah. I'll try to do that.
That was dark.
He'll get better now. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe he'll finally find some kind of peace. But you know what, Vincent?
What is it?
You didn't have to search for those tapes, and yet you found them. And I'm happy that you did. I really am.
We did it together.
Oh, stop it. You're putting a tear in my eye. Now, how about another round?
Seriously, Nick?
Just kidding, just kidding.
A secret long forgotten is one that is best kept when all your strings go rotten and there's no hope that's left. Your eyes turn red with anguish, so frightening yet so meek. My dear, let's stop this languish. I have that, what you seek.
State your business.
I have become the second best Bell and Bones player in Whateverland. Will you let me in now?
The leader has heard of your achievements. You managed to impress him. That is true.
So, can I talk to him?
It depends. Do you have the 6 pieces of the spell? And don't look so surprised. You know what I'm talking about. The leader has eyes and ears everywhere.
I have the pieces.
Good. Follow me.
What do you mean,
I mean, you're not what I expected to see.
And you're exactly what I expected.
Good. It means I have style.
Okay. You're not very chatty, are you?
No. I prefer to act, not chat.
That's a relief. I've been talking way too much these days.
Good.
Alright, so...
I know why you're here. You want my piece of Beatrice's spell. And I also know that you already have the rest of the pieces. Is that right?
Someone has eyes everywhere, huh?
I told you.
Here is my offer. We play against each other. Whoever wins gets all 7 pieces. How does that sound?
How's that fair? I've been doing God knows what to get these, and you only have one.
Haven't you heard? Life's not fair. It's all or nothing.
Alright, tough guy. Let's play.
This is impossible. You are cheating. I just know it.
Yeah, right. If that makes you feel any better.
Shut up. There's no way you could beat me. I'm the best at this game. Always was and always will be.
Ernest, you lost. Deal with it. Give me a piece of the spell, and I won't tell anyone about what happened here. You have my word.
Forget it. I'm not letting you go. You both will rot in a cell for humiliating me like that.
The only person humiliating you here is you.
Who cares? I'll have the whole spell to myself, and you'll be locked up for the rest of eternity.
Oh, God. I knew it wouldn't end well. I just knew it. We never should have come here, Vincent.
Don't worry, I'll figure it out. How about we reach some kind of agreement?
What do you have in mind?
How about I give you the pieces, and we go our separate ways?
No. You go to this cell and sit there until I decide what to do with you two.
Nick has nothing to do with it. At least let him go.
There's no way I'm leaving you here.
Why do you have to be so stubborn at the worst possible moment?
You two are very cute, but no. Look on the bright side. At least you'll have company.
Wait.
And here I am, trapped in a cell with no hope of ever getting out. Marvelous. Just marvelous. And the worst part is, I'm all alone. For eternity at that. Just how fast will I go insane? I don't know. Maybe the madness has already begun to fester.
Nick, is that you?
Oh, goodness gracious, Vincent! I'm so happy to hear your voice.
Me too. Are you holding up all right?
Not at all, actually. I'm terrified.
I'm sorry, it's my fault we ended up here. Should have known he was a liar.
Oh, Vincent, it's not your fault at all. If anything, I should have warned you about Ernest.
Well, too late.
Right, it is. I wanted to tell you something. Since we'll spend the rest of eternity here.
Yes?
It's nothing serious, just... I don't know how to say this. Although I'm usually good with words.
And I never was, so just say it, I guess.
All right,
Can you both shut up? I'm trying to sleep here.
Harold?
Is that you?
No, it's Ellen. Can't you recognize my pretty voice? Of course it's me, you idiots.
But
what are you doing here?
Not much. Sleeping mostly. And if you want to know how the hell did I get here, then it's a pretty short story. My helicopter crashed into a tree. But not the regular tree, mind you. It was Ernest's favorite tree, where he came for self-reflection or whatever. Needless to say, the tree is gone, and here I am.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
And by the way, congratulations! You're now stuck here with me, forever!
Oh no, I can't stay here. I just can't. This is the worst possible turn of events ever. Now I will spend an eternity in confinement, slowly turning into a ghost. What could be worse?
A ghost, huh? Then he could easily fly through those bars. I have an idea. I guess you'll never write that novel of yours.
Yes, you're right. I will never become the writer I dreamt to be. Why on earth did I ever write my great novel? What was holding me back this whole time?
The fear of acknowledging the fact that you're a mediocre writer, perhaps.
No, stop! It's not like that! It's not like that at all! I feel horrible. How do I make it stop?
Just relax, Nick. Your life was meaningless this whole time anyway.
This is unbearable. I already can't feel my legs. And it's so cold in here, isn't it? Or am I just imagining things? God, I already started to hallucinate. No, no, no! I'm free.
Guess it worked.
Abusing my delicate nature like that. Vincent, you're a genius.
I know. Are you going to help us or what?
Already on it. Let's see. Voila!
You two are the luckiest bastards I've ever seen.
You bet.
What now?
Now we find a way to get out of here.
Ah, a lock. That shouldn't be a problem for you, Vincent, right?
Let's see. Nope.
Great. Let's open this bad boy.
I mean, nope. I can't crack this one.
Now that I think about it, you haven't cracked many locks during your time here. I guess we're doomed then.
Calm down, alright? There must be a key that opens this thing.
Well, of course. And you think it's just lying around somewhere, waiting for us to find it.
I never said that.
Actually...
Because guess what? It doesn't.
Well...
Stop panicking. I'm trying to think here.
Oh, goddess. Why did you trap me here with these two idiots?
You have something to say, Harold?
As a matter of fact, I do. I know where the key is.
Hallelujah! Why didn't you tell us sooner?
I tried, but...
Whatever. So, where's the key?
A guard was stupid enough to drop the key into one of those cracks.
I hope you know how to get it out.
I have an idea. We'll make a magnetic fishing rod and draw the key to the surface. Easy. But you idiots will have to find all the parts. I'll need a magnet, a long stick, and a twine.
What if I can't find any of those?
If the three of us are meant to get out of here today, the goddess will surely help. You just have to believe.
Oh boy.
Alright, a magnet, a stick, and a twine. Beatrice, you better help me with that. I think I can actually see a key down there. Hope it's sturdy enough. Excuse me?
Consider yourself excused. How can I help you?
I'm looking for a magnet. Maybe you've seen one?
Well, you're in luck. I happen to have one myself.
Can I borrow it?
Oh, no. But you can exchange it.
Okay, what do you want?
A bottle of nice red wine, please.
You got yourself a deal. Could Ernest be a Libra? I bet he could. I need to put something there. That could work. Here you go. Looked pretty fancy to me.
Fancy indeed. The magnet is yours.
actually got a magnet. Wow, maybe Harold has a point.
Good. Now give me a second.
Yes, good job, Vincent.
Hey! I was the one who made the rod. Whatever. At least we got the key.
Let's get out of here, shall we?
What? Did you forget your favorite lockpick down there?
No, I just realized that we lost all the pieces of the spell.
Oh, yeah, we did do that.
Turns out it was all for nothing.
No, Vincent, I assure you it was not. You'll see.
Unscientific as it may be, I'm inclined to side with the ghost. Now is not the time to give up.
If only I could share your optimism. Is that
Ernest's study?
My, oh my! The dude is fancy!
What are the chances he hid the spell somewhere in here?
High enough, I'd say. But where?
Gentlemen, today is your lucky day!
Doesn't feel like it so far.
Well, it's going to. You see, I know where he might be keeping the spell. Ernest has a safe where he keeps all the important stuff. If the spell is in this room, it's going to be there.
How do you know about the safe?
Me? Why, I made it. Here, look.
Maybe you even know how to open it.
Of course I do. Don't think that I've forgotten your help at the junkyard. Quid pro quo, as they say. I will open it for you.
Thank you, Harold.
Vincent, I think today is our lucky day indeed.
All 7 pieces.
Reunited at last.
And all thanks to me.
Now we just have to get out of here unnoticed.
Well, here's an idea. The window.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Wait, what?
So, this is it. We have all 7 pieces of the spell. The question is, what are we going to do with them?
You know, I don't think I want to leave Whateverland anymore.
Wait, what?
Yeah, really. I got used to the place.
So, you're not even going to summon Beatrice? Are you sure?
Yep.
Vincent, are you 100% sure?
More like 146% sure.
Okay, that's the end, I guess. Bye, everyone! And just like that, our journey has come to an end. Believe it or not, Whateverland has changed a great deal during this time, for Vincent's help didn't go unnoticed by its people. It seems Van realized that his relationship with Zachary is not going to repair itself. He even promised to get off the couch, or at least give it a try. Rose and Lily were able to put their differences aside and become a family once again. Do I need to say who is the happiest about it? Sylvia finished her novel after all. However, so far she's not letting anyone read it. Well, maybe that's for the best. Umaru-san had finally satisfied her age-old hunger and was now a little less unbearable than before. Clearly, she's making progress. With the radio working again, Ellen's zest for life has been reignited. You can now hear her voice wherever you go in the city. Equally delightful and annoying as it is.
Louis and Fida gave in to their feelings, and now they are learning to speak each other's language. Although the universal language of love seems to be more than enough for them. With his memories back, Francois could finally embrace his past and face the future. He returned to the band and now plays with them every night at the jazz club. Looks like he even has fans. Now that Ernest's plan had failed miserably and he was turned into a helpless skull, his influence in town had greatly decreased. Some Whateverlanders are still afraid of his gang, but most merely laugh as they look at him now. Well, every dictatorship is bound to fall. You can trust me on that one. Oh, and Harold's dream did come true after all. He became Beatrice's assistant, though it's not clear what the witch needed him for. Maybe she just wanted to make him a little happier. One can never know with her. If you think about it, Vincent didn't choose to stay in Whateverland for nothing. After all, he has many friends here now. And what else does one need to spend the rest of eternity with a blast?
What do you mean? Let's summon that witch.
Yes, I can't believe it's finally happening.
On the first day, they tear down her tightly shut door. Not a single soul cares for her no more. On the second day, fires come dancing alive, to the cheers of a mad and belligerent hive. On the third day, the maiden, skin burning pitch black, drops a scream from her lips that she'll never get back. On the fourth day, faint whispers start gliding the ash, as it rises above like a spell gently hushed. On the fifth day, forsaken, her soul gently quivers, sets a flicker of hope among mindless believers. On the sixth day, their world is destroyed, put asunder, torn apart in the name of a reverent wonder. On the seventh day, lulled by a mystical voice, she shall walk into traps and stay there by choice.
On the eighth day, the trapped fools will spell their own end. On the ninth day, at last, she shall fully ascend. Show yourself, Crimson Witch, in the midst of the night. Guide you will the elusive right hand of the light.
Impressive.
Thank you. It seems I've been gone for so long, some people have forgotten it's better not to mess with me. So, Vincent, here you are.
Here I am.
I've been watching you very closely since the moment you got here. He's just a thief, I thought. Don't expect much from him. And yet you've managed to impress me. That I cannot deny.
That wasn't intentional.
You've hardly ever used your precious skills, even when they could have brought you to your goals so much faster. Instead, you listened, observed, and did the right thing. That is impressive indeed.
Remember Nick's warning?
Ah, yes. Our dearest Nick. Nick, darling, you didn't think I had forgotten about you?
Forgotten me? Oh, never.
I see you finally managed to fulfill the terms of our little agreement. Isn't that marvelous?
Wait, what? What is she talking about, Nick?
I haven't been completely honest with you, Vincent. I never told you how I ended up here in Whateverland. You see, it happened when I was at my lowest point. I couldn't write, couldn't think. It seemed like life had no meaning at all. So I turned to the occult. And that's how I met Beatrice. She told me that she could take me to a place filled with the most unusual people in the world. All kinds of bastards, wretched souls, outcasts, and just good old freaks. I was ecstatic. A place like this could reignite my lust for life, for writing. But Beatrice had one condition.
What was it?
I had to find someone who would want to get out of Whateverland.
But that doesn't make any sense. Doesn't everybody want to leave?
Oh, Vincent. Have you not talked to the people? Have you not heard how afraid they are of ever leaving? One knows of the spell's existence. Everyone could have done the same thing you did. But has anyone made it to the end? When I created this world, I thought it would become a prison, where the vilest of humans would suffer forever, longing for their freedom. But I was too naive. It turned out that for most of them, getting into Whateverland was more of a blessing than a curse. Their former reality terrified them so much that the prospect of living an eternal life in captivity was bliss. So they adapted, as all humans do. Contentment triumphed over freedom. And if Whateverland was ever a prison, then only the most beloved one.
So nobody even tried to get out.
But then you came along.
And you finally found the perfect guinea pig. Isn't that right, Nick?
Ouch. No need to be so judgmental.
You were lying to me this whole time. I think I deserve to be a little bit judgmental.
I know. And I'm sorry about that. I really wanted to tell you, I promise. But then the whole experiment would have been ruined.
So that's what I am to you, huh? An experiment.
No. And you know that. If I told the truth, you would have freaked out and walked away. And I couldn't deny you a chance to really get out of here. I just couldn't.
I see you've grown quite fond of our broody guinea pig, haven't you, Nick?
I have. And I meant everything I said to you before. So please, let's just forget this. Can you forgive me, Vincent?
Understand why you did what you did. I forgive you.
Thank you. I'll make it up to you, promise.
Looking forward to it.
This is all very cute. But how about we go back to the matter at hand?
Yeah, we'll figure it out later.
We sure will.
Very well. Since no one else has any questions, I guess I'll be the one to do the asking. So, Vincent, what is it you want from me?
You to send me back to the real world.
An unexpected choice. Was the dream not as sweet as you thought it would be? You alone know the answer. I shall do as you ask. What about you, my dear friend? Do you wish to leave Whateverland forever, now that you've fulfilled your part of our little arrangement?
From now on, where Vincent goes, I follow. It's as simple as that.
Are you trying to make me cry? Because it's not working.
Yeah, sure. There's just something in your eye, huh?
It's settled then. And Vincent, before we part ways, I want you to remember something. You might think that the journey has ended, but it's only just begun. So stay vigilant wherever it leads you.
Thank you, Beatrice.
Until we meet again, Vincent. Oh, and somebody please wake poor Harold up. I might have a job for him.
And just like that, our journey has come to an end. Believe it or not, Whateverland has changed a great deal during this time, for Vincent's help didn't go unnoticed by its people. It seems Van realized that his relationship with Zachary is not going to repair itself. He even promised to get off the couch, or at least give it a try. Rose and Lily were able to put their differences aside and become a family once again. Do I need to say who is the happiest about it? Sylvia finished her novel after all. However, so far she's not letting anyone read it. Well, maybe that's for the best. Umaru-san had finally satisfied her age-old hunger and was now a little less unbearable than before. Clearly, she's making progress. With the radio working again, Ellen's zest for life has been reignited. You can now hear her voice wherever you go in the city, equally delightful and annoying as it is. Louis and Fida gave in to their feelings, and now they are learning to speak each other's language, although the universal language of love seems to be more than enough for them. With his memories back, Francois could finally embrace his past and face the future. He returned to the band and now plays with them every night at the jazz club. Looks like he even has fans. Now that Ernest's plan had failed miserably and he was turned into a helpless skull, his influence in town had greatly decreased. Some Whateverlanders are still afraid of his gang, but most merely laugh as they look at him now. Well, every dictatorship is bound to fall. You can trust me on that one. Oh, and Harold's dream did come true after all. He became Beatrice's assistant, though it's not clear what the witch needed him for. Maybe she just wanted to make him a little happier. One can never know with her. I couldn't even imagine the real world had changed so much while I was gone. For one, I didn't think that Umaru-san would turn out to be the most stylish of us all in that mask of hers. Fortunately, Vincent agreed to help me readjust, so that's good.